Not working. I feel like I'm underwater with a mouthful of marbles, walking through a Freeman's can on Thursday. It's daylight. I don't know why that would go together. It makes sense, but it does to me. I get it. Without the mask, moving on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever, direct from Augusta, Georgia, locally owned and operated Halo Salon and Spa presents the 2020 Socially Distanced to Keep You Safe COVID edition of Monsters Ball live on the internet. Whew, boy, that's a lot of words. Imagine trying to say that 10 times fast. I can't imagine saying that once. I think I just made that up on the spot. Moving along. Every year we do this to raise money and awareness for a charitable cause, and this year's no different. We are raising money for Aiken County's Habitat for Humanity. So let's give them a round of applause, everybody. We've got entertainment, we've got music, we've got comedy. And after I'm done providing you with all that, we've got some other people here as well. So, strap yourselves in, grab yourselves a snack, and without any further ado, let's get on with the show. Wardrobe, is it possible for a suit to make you chafed and moist at the same time? Is that a thing? Because I got some kind of thing going on. We're still rolling. We can cut that out.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the 10th annual Monsters Ball. I'm Michael Silvio Fortino, Artistic Director of Schrodinger's Cat Comedy at Le Chat Noir. We are here to help Halo Salon raise funds for Habitat for Humanity, a nonprofit organization that builds affordable housing for families all across this country, including here in the CSRA. We at Schrodinger's Cat care about our community, so we drop the comedy and use our creative brains to come up with ways to raise money for such a worthy cause. Take a look.
First, we tried a lemonade stand, but quickly learned that we had some pretty stiff competition. Not to mention, they didn't take too kindly to us selling on their turf.
Bye, guys.
Next, we decided to give landscaping a try. But it didn't take us long to realize that some of our customers wanted more than just a view of that grass. Winter is just around the corner, so covering up pools seemed like the next best thing to do. Well, that was until... After little success, we decided to go door to door with a more hands-on approach.
Hello, can I help you?
Lovely home you have here, sir.
Oh, thanks. It's been in my family for generations.
Wow, we had a lot of fun getting to know our community. Remember, you can also help by donating to the Monsters Ball Live fundraiser.
Donate today.
Happy spoof? Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to our first ever virtual Monsters Ball, which is also a little like a variety show this year. We wanted to keep you all safe during the pandemic, so this was a safe way for us to share our creativity while supporting local. So what we want to do is let you guys know We are your one-stop shop to prepare for Halloween, and we have all the goodies you need to do so. So first, we're going to prep your skin to become an amazing canvas with the Dermalogica Hydro Blur Primer. Next, what we're going to use is the Texturizer Spray by Unite for unbeatable volume and hold, and to give you that sassy style that lasts all night. After that, you're going to want to make sure your hair goes nowhere, depending on your plans for the night and if you're going out or not. Kevin Murphy Session Spray has your back. And last but not least, if you really want to make a grand entrance, you want to use the Carousel Reconstruct Hair Perfume. It can be used all over the body, but it will definitely make a statement and turn some heads. One thing that some people don't think about is how to refresh and self-care the day after Halloween, and we're here to help you with that. Are you ready to wash all those unsightly adventures out of your hair from the night before? I recommend Malibu's pH Balance Undo Goo. Okay, if you're not ready for a shower, you can just spray the shame away with our Repower Dry Shampoo. Somebody give her an Alka-Seltzer or trash can. Alrighty then. So, do you have shame smeared all over your face from the night before? That could be a thing. So then we're going to use our Ultra Calming Cleanser by Dermalogica. Not to upset your skin or cause any redness, but just remove whatever needs to be removed. You know that hair perfume? Let's use that again. And there you have it. Thanks everybody for being a part of this awesome little tutorial to get you guys ready for Halloween and the day after.
Hey y'all, it's me, Eric Rogers. I work at Metro Coffee House and Pub. Halloween's a fun time of the year, so we're gonna put a spin on a couple of classic cocktails. Most of the ingredients are at home bars, so we should have a good time making some drinks today. We're gonna start off with what I call is a gothic margarita. So what we're gonna do is get your favorite silver tequila. I'm using Maestro Dobel. We're gonna go 2 ounces of Maestro. Into a shaker. Flip it around. So if you don't have a jigger at the house, that's fine. You can use a regular shot glass or eyeball it, make it as strong or as weak as you want. We're gonna do 1 ounce of your favorite triple sec. 1 ounce of lime juice. And what's making it gothic is it's going to be red and black. Red is coming from cranberry juice instead of margarita mix. So we're going to do 4 full ounces of cranberry juice. All right, here we go. All those ingredients are out of the way. How we're making it gothic is I've got some beautiful black lava sea salt. So we're going to use our lime juice again on just a regular towel or a sponge. Just wet it so you can get your rim wet so it grabs onto the salt, it adheres to it. So, all right, we've got some black salt there. There we go. We're going to incorporate all this. You want to shake it to emulsify all the ingredients together. Get a nice break on the seal. Get a strainer. All right. Some ice into the glass. There we go. Bam. So that's my spin on just a classic margarita. It's going to jazz it up a little bit, get a little bit different flavors. If you don't have black lava sea salt, regular salt works, sugar works. It's all delicious. Make your drink your own. This is just the way I like it. So, cheers. It's fall time. We're making a cocktail that I think will gravitate towards the needs of every lady that likes Starbucks during the autumn season. So we're making a pumpkin spice latte s'mores martini. So it's pretty easy to make. Grab any coffee liqueur that you'd like. You can use a whipped cream vodka, vanilla vodka, marshmallow vodka, whichever one you can find. And of course, you need your pumpkin spice Baileys. Got a marshmallow here. We've got some chocolate syrup set up and some crushed graham crackers. We're gonna go 2 ounces of Bailey's pumpkin spice. Bam. 1 ounce of whichever flavored vodka you prefer. In we go. And 1 ounce of your preferred coffee liqueur. All right. Now, we're just going to combine all that together. Make sure, get a good shake, get that all incorporated together. Here comes the fun part. So, grab a glass of your choice. Make sure we rim with some chocolate syrup. There we go. We got graham crackers. Get that on there. Nice and good. All right. Set up that drink. I'm using toothpicks to use my marshmallows just because we're sharing here. So I've already got marshmallows set up. Grab a lighter of your choice. We're going to start toasting it. I'm going to set that to the side. And strain into our glass. There we are. All set up to go. And toasted marshmallow in. There's our cocktail. Nice and easy. It's delicious. Cheers. I hope you enjoy. So these are really, really easy at-home cocktails, and they're absolutely delicious. So the first thing we're going to do is going to be a peanut butter chocolate old fashioned. First step is we need some ice. Ugh. Ice into a mixing bowl or a mixing glass. A little bit of ice in the cup. There we go. So, first thing we're going to do is get your favorite peanut butter whiskey, and then we're going to do 2.5 ounces. There we go, peanut butter whiskey. Next step is a chocolate bitters. If you don't have a chocolate bitters, you can use the chocolate syrup. It's just going to make it a little sweeter. All right, so now we've got chocolate bitters and whiskey together. If you want it a little sweeter, I think this is sweet enough already that it doesn't need triple sec or simple syrup, but you can add just a little bit of sugar or simple syrup as well. Give it a mix. Strain into a glass of your choice. I've already got a pre-zested orange peel here. I'm gonna get a little bit of essential oils out of here, rim the glass and get some smells, and a lemon for more acidity. In we go, and there is a peanut butter old fashioned. Second drink that we have, also very easy, 2 ingredients, is going to be a caramel apple martini. So what we're gonna do is grab a martini glass. We're gonna get some caramel here. Get a nice drizzle. Boom. On the glass we go. That's over. We're going to get 1 ounce of our sour apple pucker. Done. Two ounces of your favorite choice of any caramel vodka. Done with that. We're going to put some ice on here. Give it a nice shake. There we go. And we're just going to pour that right into our glass. Very easy, very simple. You can also garnish it with a lemon if you wanted one. But yeah, there's our 2 cocktails. So if you like Reese's, peanut butter old fashioned, if you like them caramel apple suckers, bam, we got a martini right here for you. Enjoy, guys. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. You don't need to be a mixologist to have fun making drinks. Make them all your own. Make them as good or as bad as you want, you know? But everyone's got their own palate, so make your drinks your own. Have fun with it and enjoy. Always be safe. Awesome.
the think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control and Major Tom. You suck instead. There's something wrong. Can you give me Major Tom? Can you give me Major Tom? Can you give me Major Tom? In your hair. Am I floating in a tin can? Far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue. Now there's little I can do.
Finally, a friend!
Wait! Come back!
Maybe next Halloween.
Hi, I'm Jen Snyder. I'm a comedian, stand-up comedian from Columbia, South Carolina. I'm so glad to be doing this with you guys. I'm very excited. I love what I do for a living. I get to go around the world and make people happy, and that's all I ever want to do with my life. Does anybody remember when movies used to make you feel happy and hopeful about the future? Yeah, I want to be that good feeling. Like, remember the first time older people my age, the first time you saw E.T. and you were like, yeah, oh yeah. I could totally hide an alien from my alcoholic mama in my closet. I am very clever. Or younger people, remember the first time you saw Harry Potter and you were like, oh my God, I am totally gonna get a letter because I am magic. I'm like, Karen, you're 24. What are you going to Hogwarts grad school? What are we talking about here? But I want to be that good feeling for people. And I was telling that to my ex. And she looked me right in my stupid little face, y'all. And she was like, baby, you should be a life coach. And I was like, a life coach? I'm not even a good lesbian. I don't know nothing about sports. Can you coach a sport that you're bad at playing? Is that how sport works? Like, I couldn't even coach you in simple things. Like, what if you like to run? I can't respect that nonsense. I think running is the worst hobby ever. It's half of the fight or flight response, and some jerk came along and was like, let's do this for fun. Like, I wouldn't run right now if chased. If somebody had a knife, I'd be like, quit playing. Stop it. Put it down. We not doing that today. Like, if one of y'all had a gun and be like, I'm gonna shoot you, I'd be like, you better shoot me in the face right now, because I ain't running. I'll be damned if I get to heaven out of breath, can't tell God what you just did, okay? I'm gonna get to heaven and just be like, yes, he had on a red hat and a white hoodie. Get him. Okay? People that always run always say the same thing, too. They're like, have you ever had a runner's high? It's amazing. And I'm like, have you ever gotten regular high? Because you're overcomplicating it. Too many steps in what you're doing. And runner's high is always described like this. You'll be running, and you just hit a point where you feel like you could run forever. Ugh. You never hear that about any other mundane stuff. You never heard somebody at the grocery store like, whew, man, last night, I had dishwasher's high, bro. I washed every dish in my house by hand. When I was done, I went to my neighbor's house and washed all his dishes too. Matter of fact, man, you got some dishes on you right now. Dishes. I love what I do. I come from a really supportive family. I have a mom that just loves me too much. I don't know if you might be the most supportive mom out there. Like, y'all, my mom loves me so much, she still worries I'll get kidnapped. I'm 40 years old. And I try to tell her, too, I'm like, Mama, no one's driving around in a van looking to kidnap somebody might like me. No one's creeping around in a van like, man, I'm tired of these tiny little waif things we've been kidnapping. I want to kidnap something with some meat on its bones. You know, I want to kidnap something like a couch. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go out and get us a couch-sized broad. Like, and more importantly, no one's kidnapping butch lesbians, okay? You don't never see mullets on milk cartons. Right? That's not happening. But scary the guy that is, right? There's just some weirdo out there like, I'm gonna get me some lesbians. I'm gonna start my own softball team. Called the Right Wing Dingers. We gonna beat these lesbos at their own game. Y'all, my mom is my favorite person. Like, I don't understand people that come from bad moms. Like, my mom's my corner person. Like, I call my mom up when I'm upset, you know, and I call her up with the ugly cry, like, oh, that's not gonna go bathroom. And my mom gets really upset when I do stuff like that. She's like, baby, when you call all upset like that, I can't understand what you're saying. I think you've killed someone. And I was like, dang, Mom. And she's like, no, baby, not like murder. Like with your car. Just like some manslaughter, that's all. But like, y'all, here's the thing about my mom. I could be a murderer, and my mama would still love me, y'all. She would still be proud of me. Like, people would see her in the grocery store, and they'd be like, how's Jen doing? Good. 25 to life, but she still made me this. That's real human teeth. You can't just get that anywhere. My baby's talented. My mom loves me. My mom's my corner person. She still gives me advice that she thinks is really important. Like one time, I was 25, by the way, she called me and she's like, Jen, I know you have a big important job interview tomorrow. Do me a favor, wear nice pants. Y'all, my mama just envisioned me showing up in like Simpsons jammy pants for a job interview. Just like, does this job interview, does this involve Cheetos and watching Jerry Springer? Because I am good at both. But here's my favorite piece of mom advice. She tells me this all the time. She's like, baby, I know you're always traveling for comedy and you're always on the road late at night. If you have to use the bathroom late at night on the highway, don't just pull over on the side of the road. Wait till you see like a well-lit gas station or a rest area. And I was like, Mama, what is it that you think's gonna happen if I just have to pull over on the side of the road late at night? And dead serious, y'all, she looked me dead in my face and she was like, baby, somebody will get you. Like, y'all, my mama just imagines serial killers just chilling on the side of the interstate, just sitting in lawn chairs with paddleball games, just awaiting. Just like, yeah, all the other serial killers were like, go to the rest area. And I'm like, heck no, bro. Mile marker 34. Like, man, honestly, I feel like if I have to pee that bad and that guy's there waiting, maybe he earned it. Maybe it's just my time to go, man. But I like to think he'll probably be just as disappointed as me, right? Like, I'm going to get out of the car and he's going to be like, oh, I got you, sir. Wait a minute. You're a woman. I don't know what to do with you now. Let me think. I got it. Are you any good at softball? So, I don't know if you guys can tell this by watching me rant at your beautiful faces for a few minutes or looking at me glisten under all these hot studio lights like a honey bun that you left in the car on a hot day. But I'm a passionate person. And that means I cannot sleep like a normal human being. I don't have a comforter on my bed. I just have a top sheet. And I turn my fan on all the way. Except for I like to stick, y'all, just the tiniest little bit of my foot out of the sheet and off the side of the bed. Now that's the temperature that we were intended to live at. But here's the thing, y'all. I can only enjoy it for like 45 seconds to a minute before I get terrified about the monster under my bed grabbing my foot. So I have to take it back and put it under the sheet where it's safe. And I don't know what's crazier a thought, y'all. That there is a monster that lives under my bed, or that the sheet somehow protects me from him. Like, every night the monster's coming out like, ooh, I'ma eat some toast today. I'm gonna eat some teeny tiny toast today. Is that Cotton? Is that Cotton? Dang you, Martha Stewart! I have teeny tiny baby monsters under that bed to feed toast to. What am I supposed to tell them? Like, honestly, y'all, I feel like if you wanted to murder me, like we already talked about it, don't stab me, don't shoot me. You need to just break into my mom and dad's house. You need to find the bedroom that's mine. It's the one that smells like disappointment. And then all you gotta do is just crawl up under my bed and be really quiet and really patient. Right before bedtime, I'm gonna give you one of these little stretchy stretch. You know, like I like to get the hammies out. You know, just a little stretch. All you gotta do is just reach out and grab my foot. I'ma die right there. Fear-induced heart attack. You, my friend, are gonna leap over my lifeless corpse and out the door to freedom. I don't know that you'll ever be brought to justice, because I'm not positive what you've done is a crime. Cops are gonna come in and just be like, this is our toughest case yet, Johnson. I don't know what happened here. Came in, the victim was laid out like this. She was dead, but she was still trembling. I'm Jen Snyder. Thanks so much for spending time with me. If you want to find me, you can look for me on my website, jensnydercomedy.com, or on Twitter or Insta as JesterGen13. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth. I am the Corny Cook. You can find me at The Corny Cook on social media, or also at thecornycook.com. Today we are celebrating all things spooky month because it is Halloween, one of my favorites, and we are making a super fun, super classic, super festive Halloween charcuterie board. It has a little bit of the gory, a little bit of the classic, a little bit of the yumminess with all the treats. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you get some inspiration for your very own Halloween party. All right, so let's get started here. Themes are incredibly great when you're doing a charcuterie board. For instance, if you want to do an all Hocus Pocus board, you can do that. If you want to do an all Black Cat board, or if you want to do an all like Halloween the movie board, you can do that. So it's pretty much up to what you want to make your party all about. I always like to start with the cheeses. The cheeses establish how you build your board. The rest is creative, but the cheeses are kind of that point of reference that you want to go with. So right here, I've been chunking away at some aged cheddar, and I chose the orange cheddar today specifically for the Halloween orange color. I love a good aged white cheddar. I know you tend to find the nicer cheddars in a white cheddar form versus the yellow cheddar. So whatever you want to work with, but again, this just kind of keeps it fun with the orange color. This is a double cream brie, and so we're just going to place that right here. And then right here, we have, it's a Spanish goat cheese. It's a manchego, and so this is mild, but it has a different flavor note to it because you're not working with the cow's milk when making this cheese, so you kind of have the different elements that balance everything together. And so what I like to do, so when you slice it, you come out with these little triangles, and just to add some fun variety in our texture, if you alternate them like this, what you'll have once you place it on the board is like this cool cheese texture where you kind of see the color on both sides, and it makes it a little bit fun. So that is what we're gonna do. Alrighty, here. And you can work with so many different cheeses when you're doing this. A classic rule of thumb with a cheese or a charcuterie board is to have different kinds of cheeses made from different milks, or to have your soft, maybe your blue cheese and your firmer cheese. That way you have different options to give your guests. So you have like the cheeses are the primary, the meats are the secondary that are going to fill the actual spots for the board. And then the rest is all like the fun organic stuff. And so what we're going to do is what I like to call a salami river. So the salami river can start at any point on your board, but we're actually going to take it right through the valley of the goat cheese and the cheddar. So all I'm doing is folding those. And it kind of takes a minute for them to stick together because the salami is not going to hold exactly how you want it. So don't worry as you're folding these salami pieces that they're going to kind of fall apart, because once you have the whole river, they'll stand up together. Alright, so we're just doing that. And I love, you can work with so many different meats in our charcuterie board. So don't worry as you're folding these salami pieces that they're going to kind of fall apart, because once you have the whole river, they'll stand up together. Alright, so we're just doing that. And I love, you can work with so many different meats in our charcuterie board. But I love salami, it's classic. Everyone loves it. You don't have to explain to someone who's maybe never had charcuterie before what it is. It's just very recognizable. And who does not love a good salami river? It's almost better than a regular river. Okay, so we have our salami river here. I'm just gonna bend it around like that. And then what I have here is some prosciutto. And this one, another great thing, you don't have to be super fancy. You take the prosciutto, you can break it into pieces if you think that more people are going to want to eat some. And we're just literally going to put it around the brie cheese. I love, love, love prosciutto with like some kind of sweet jam and on a cracker with a little bit of prosciutto and a little bit of brie. Definitely one of my favorite combos. And so that's why you want to put things around other things that you might want to suggest as a great pairing. Either that or you can label things. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to take different textures, different flavors, different colors, and we're going to incorporate those all into here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these cookies. This is so classic Halloween, so I love to incorporate these. And I think they just remind everyone of childhood or adulthood, because you can now safely eat this cookie dough raw. So you can enjoy it like this or you can enjoy it raw. And so we're just going to put some of those on the board. Okay. And it's okay if things touch a little bit. You just don't want things to touch that might ruin the other. So like if you're putting like olives or pickles on a board, you may not want that to touch like the cookies or the bread or something like that. Okay. So we got that here. It's the fun little element. And then what I have right here, so I want to incorporate this, not quite the black color scheme, but blackberries, they're dark, they're close enough. And so I just want to pop these in to provide a color contrast between the meats. We have pumpkin spice pretzels. I know pumpkin spice is very controversial. And so I'm just going to put those on here. Another fun thing to do is, so you'll see sometimes some things are in like bunches, like the blackberries, and then you see some things that have like a different geometry shape here. And so then the pretzels, it's fun to kind of take it and do like a river the other way. So you have a river this way, a river that way, and so everything's going in all different directions. And you want to try and make things as easy for people to grab too, especially, you know, in the light of everything right now. you know, anything that people can grab with their hands very easily, or a toothpick or a fork or a tongue. Okay. And got some of these little bats right here. And I was like, how cute would that be to incorporate that into the blackberries? So just laying them right in here. There we go. And all of these things I found at local grocery stores. So Lidl, Kroger, Walmart, Target, and a lot of the things I saw like on repeat at the different grocery stores. So these are very easy to find. And before I put on the little tombstones, like I said, to tie in the meats and having that goriness type of level, I'm going to put on these little candy bones. Okay. So these are for cupcakes, but they're just candy tombstones, just really hard sugar, that kind of thing. And you can just stick those right on the brie, and people don't have to eat these with them. You can, it's like a birthday candle. As soon as you're done with it, you just pull it out, or you leave them in there. People can eat them. They taste like straight up sugar, so totally up to you. Okay, most of them say RIP. I put not meant to brie. In case you're wondering where my name, The Corny Cook, comes from, I think I just let the secret out. That's all it is. That's all it takes to do a Halloween board. You can wow your guest, or if you're doing an intimate party just for your household, you can make it a really fun Halloween night. Thank you.